Hello, my name is Jerome Eason. Research writing can be fun, especially when the stories being researched are extremely interesting. When choosing two stories to compare, I chose no further than the works of Flannery O'Connor. Being a devoted Christian woman, many of her works included strong Christian morals, along with the classic bad versus evil backbone. O'Connor's story, A Good Man is Hard to Find, is about a grandmother that becomes a true Christian just before she and her family are murdered. Good Country People is about an atheist young lady, Joy, who learns a prideful lesson about trying to seduce a Bible salesman. This Bible salesman turns out to be a thief who takes off with her prosthetic leg. In my research paper, I focused mainly on the similarities of these two stories. Both have strong characters, tragic endings, belief in God, and of course, the good versus evil motif. There are also many differences. A Good Man is Hard to Find ends in death, while Good Country People ends with deceit. Writing this research paper has taught me valuable tools to use in order to understand her writings. Flannery O'Connor uses foreshadowing in A Good Man is Hard to Find to show impending doom. She writes of a town called Toomsboro that the family passes just before they wreck. Later in the story, she describes a dark hearse-like automobile that pulls up behind the family, and the driver turns out to be the killer, the misfit. O'Connor uses irony in The Good Country People in many ways. A so-called Bible salesman steals Joy's leg. A woman with a PhD was outwitted by a common thief. And an atheist was taught that evil is real. O'Connor's settings for these two stories is in the rural South. Back in the segregated 1950s, when these stories first came out. This would explain the sometimes taboo racial context and wording her characters use. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed O'Connor's writings. She developed great characters, interesting storylines, and always kept me guessing while reading. I would definitely recommend A Good Man is Hard to Find and Good Country People to anyone wanting to read powerful and suspenseful writings. They are well written by Flannery O'Connor and are great cautionary tales. Like many other great authors, O'Connor displays a moral indecency of mankind, much like what exists today. She just does it with her own flair, and that's really refreshing. Thank you for your time.